Have you ever thought about just how many kids are obsessed with dinosaurs? Is it strange that so many small children spend quite a lot of time thinking and learning about creatures that are incredibly dangerous and not around anymore? I know when I was younger, I loved dinosaurs. Like fairies, magic, and mermaids, dinosaurs captured my imagination. And dinosaurs had a leg up on many other childhood interests because they were real. And while dinosaurs aren't around right now, there is proof that they existed. And dinosaurs live on in media. And speaking of dinosaur media, the new Lost Caverns of Ixalan Magic the Gathering set comes out next week, and I'm wildly excited for all of the new cards, including the mini dinosaur cards. But first, thank you to Wizards of the Coast for sponsoring this video. You can click the link in the description to pre-order the Lost Caverns of Ixalan and get some dinosaur cards for yourself. I mean, look at these. There are so many beautiful cards! I played a few games at the pre-release with Loading Ready Run this weekend, and it was so cool getting to see the cards in action.
Welcome back to the Lost Caverns of Ixalan pre-release here on the Loading Ready Run Network, brought to you by Wizards of the Coast. Thank you so much for the opportunity to do this. We just had a humdinger of a round one.
Many people built dinosaur decks from their sealed pool. While I didn't make a dinosaur deck, and I didn't really open up enough dinosaur cards to make that work, I keep thinking about the dinosaur cards in the set. Not only are they mechanically good cards, the artwork is beautiful and so evocative. There are dinosaurs running, eating, looking menacing, and doing dinosaur things. They really captured the feel of dinosaurs, or what I think of when I think of dinosaurs.
Because really, I've never seen a dinosaur. I've never even seen a photograph of a dinosaur. I've only ever seen drawings of what we think dinosaurs might look like.
The only part of dinosaurs I've actually seen are dinosaur bones and replicas of dinosaur bones. Like here. There are museums and discovery centers dedicated to learning about dinosaurs.
Find our fossils, we clean up the bones here, we make copies of them, we put the copies up, and that way we can sell all the original bones. Wow. But we still have a bunch of originals, like that skull is original, anything on plaster, even this fish.
Now, here I am, learning about creatures that are from the past, but if I lived on Ixalan, I could be studying dinosaurs in real time. So let's fulfill a childhood dream of mine and become a paleontologist for the day. Specifically, let's pretend we are Ixalan Paleontologists. Okay, let's start by looking at the cards we're working with. There are many communities and cultures that live together on Ixalan. Dinosaurs live alongside humans, vampires, pirates, and even merfolk. See, it's like all my childhood things coming together. I personally don't live alongside dinosaurs, but recent studies suggest that placental mammals, a group that includes humans' ancestors, originated in the Cretaceous period and thus might have overlapped a little more with dinosaurs than we originally thought, which is honestly wild to think about. And that's not the only recent dinosaur discovery. We're constantly learning more about what dinosaurs may have looked like and discovering more about dinosaurs. We recently learned that dinosaurs likely had fluffy feathered coats, and that there was a dinosaur that swam, and a dinosaur mummy was preserved after exposure to the elements, and that sauropods had avian throat sacs.
Looks like a fish skull, so he's going to be cleaning up those bones.
I definitely would have better luck putting together a draft deck than attempting to put together a dinosaur skeleton. But let's think about that for a bit. There are magic cards in the set with dinosaur bones in them. The existence of dinosaurs alongside the humans means that there would be bones that were recently removed from dinosaur bodies. Blah! That's a horrifying thought. I'm far too squeamish to be a zoologist, so I probably avoid the recently removed bones. Anyways, the existence of fossils and fossilized bones means that the dinosaurs on Ixalan have been there for a long time. And similar to humans evolving over time, the dinosaurs must have evolved as well. In fact, there was some divergent evolution on Ixalan. The dinosaurs in the caves of Ixalan are different from the dinosaurs on the surface. And of course, they have different relationships with the other cultures they interact with. So where does that leave us? The Lost Caverns of Ixalan is filled with stories and cards that blend culture and fantasy and represent art, history, and beliefs from real cultures through the lens of the plane we love. Lots of the art in this set was inspired by real cultures, and the art is different for different communities on Ixalan in the set. It's beautiful that the cultures on Ixalan work and live together, and despite their size and strength, the dinosaurs on Ixalan live alongside the rest of the communities on the plane. It kind of reminds me of my toy box growing up, dinosaurs mixed up with action figures and mini dolls and mermaids. Oh, and all the Twilight books, albeit a smidge later in childhood than the rest. Just like the dinosaurs, the rest of the things on Ixalan are also things that children love. It's a big toy box of things beloved in childhood. Merfolk, pirates, adventures, vampires, and humans, the people that look and represent us, living alongside all of their fantastical counterparts.